Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to A2XT2. Today we continue learning about various species. Let's see. All ABCDs alive today are artificial, with one no exception. Natural ABCDs were driven to extinction after being enslaved by the space masters of space. So one known exception. Alright. King Crab. A crab that has gone through the 22 trials and claimed dominion over all they see. These fearsome foes often encase themselves in glass houses, jars, and order their subjects to throw rocks, by a very loose definition of rocks, at passerby. Totem. Monuments created to honor ancestry, histories, people, and events that were appropriated and animated by wizards as a cruel prank. Their continued existence is a testament to wizards being just the absolute worst. Perupa. A peculiar case of convergent evolution. These canines are coated in mucus similar to Goopa slime they use to fix themselves to ceilings. When they sense approaching prey, they detach and use their leathery ears to fly toward their targets. I don't think I've seen one of these. Gallatin. Skeletal beings made of gallium. Due to their body composition, they melt at just above room temperature, 29 degrees Celsius, and have a much higher boiling point, 2400 degrees Celsius. Adults often throw gallium compounds at foes, while the larval form prefers to use improvised spikes as weapons. Interesting. And this guy? A non-corporeal cryptid whose body parts are said to emerge from pipes and other inanimate tubes and holes. Most sightings describe just humanoid appendages, but there are rare reports of a bald scalp with a caterpillar affixed to its head appearing near the limbs. The actual existence of this being is a subject of much debate in the scientific community, as the ramifications of its conformation are much too horrifying for many to accept. Alright, let's get through the other 6. Kachunk. A strange case of living stone, with some theorizing that it may be a living fungal hive mind colony that's animating the stone and giving it sentience. Kachunks come in many varieties, but the one most common are chumps, the stony ones, and stumps, the sharp and pointy ones. Chumps view crushing people to death as a form of hug, while stumps are just kind of rude. Many find employment as hydraulic presses or fruit crushers for vineyards and juice companies. Powerkeet. Is that a bird with huge muscular arms? The result of a bird deciding to get gains and focusing on that for at least a decade. Though it never had access to weights, pulling stuff out of the ground is just as good as it gained it muscle beyond compare. At the price of being able to fly, of course. Porkfish. Due to unfortunately omnipresent beach pollution in the universe, a species of fish has mutated to have large wood-like growths coming out of their noses. This buoyant mass allows protagonists of all kinds to stand safely on the corkfish whenever it is jumping out of the water to catch an unsuspecting seagull. Disco Dan. The ghost stuck in the past, but not entirely literally. Disco Dans are dedicated to a simple life of pivoting around something, though some have ditched that life to simply oscillate. This will be fine had their necrotemporal touch not been harmful to the living. Richard. Peculiar head-only beings who seem to lack any need for sleep or sustenance. They have but one purpose in life, to follow lines. There's nothing they like more, so they put their all into it. If there's a line in the vicinity, it will be followed. Most of all, they don't allow anything to get in their way, which, given how razor-sharp Richard's beard is, if you see one approaching, you should probably step aside and let him through. Smander. These newts have 3 stomachs, 2 of which are used exclusively to store flammable substances. In the presence of a perceived threat, they will carefully expel and ignite the stored fuel to create a sustained flame above them. Mature smanders are capable of maintaining a fire for 48 hours, so if you encounter one obstructing your path, waiting for it to stop is generally not recommended. Okay! Now, normally I'd pause the video here, but not today! Because we also got this. Chivos! Defeat the boss of the Permian Epoch. Yes, I did that thing. Alright, and today we're starting a new epoch. Oh! Right! Guess what I forgot to do? Hooray! Subterranean epoch, an era when everything was underground. Meanwhile, in another epoch. So, Augustus, dear brother, please correct me if I'm wrong here. You mean to tell us that not only were you unable to retrieve the wing, but you had the super leak and gave it away twice? I'm still not sure whether it was some dimensional rift or a bloody illusion. There's no telling where or when the wing is now. And after all the trouble Demo and her minions went through to get that cauliflower, I very well couldn't let them leave empty-footed. This is a rather disappointing example you're setting as leader, dear brother. Thankfully, your failure was not of too great consequence in the end. Isn't that right, Regulus? Indeed, in spite of history's fragmentation, we have located more than enough super leaks in other epochs for us to carry on without the wing. There are much more pressing concerns now, namely Demo and her sister. They will come after our leaks, and now that they know of the plan, they are likely to interfere. We cannot let that happen. Agreed. It would be far too dangerous for them. Augustus, you wouldn't be placing the safety of those children before the plan, would you? Perish the thought. I simply don't see why the two have to be mutually exclusive. Hey, why don't we just, let the kids in on it? I'm sure they'll understand. Heck, maybe they'll even want to help. Then we could, bring them here and have a big old fiesta for them, just like old times. Sadly, Robert, I fear such efforts would be wasted. The children have grown into some of those pesky protagonist types. The types who refuse to crack eggs when they make omelets. The kind that go out of their way to catch petty thieves and rescue puppies from trees but never support truly meaningful endeavors such as ours. What I've seen of their timelines is murky, but it is certain they will come to oppose us one way or another. Especially if a certain someone keeps enabling their heroics. The sooner they are out of the picture, the better. Come now, there's no need to speak as if you intend to kill them. Permanently. Oh, well, hopefully it need not come to that. Technically speaking, of course, that is one of the more effective means of dealing with persistence. But we can pursue other options as long as something is done about them. That one looks like a Pikmin. Kind of. Sorry I'm late, I was doing taxes and the construction warrants and stuff. Guess I got immersed and lost track of time. Right on cue. So he's someone who enjoys doing paperwork. At Bestos, we have an errand for you. Oh, golly, you're acknowledging my existence? Hot dog, this is my time to shine. Don't let it go to your head, you insipid balloon. We just need you to intercept our nieces and obstruct their progress. Make them give up whatever quest has caused them to seek out super leaks. And avoid using force if you can. The blue and green ones? Yes, Demo and, Sclera? Green Demo. Persuade them, intimidate them, annoy them, demoralize them. Just don't harm them. Sure thing, you count on me. You can count on me, don't you know? You're wrong, but okay. The Subterranean Epoch, an era during which all things everywhere were underground. 15. Explosion button, use responsibly. Do I get something for exploding too many times? Like, say, 100? Yeah, I'm not going to go beyond 150. I lack the patience for that. Okay, 151 in honor of Mew. Let's see, 50, 58, 66, 60. I think I already went to the 5. Yeah. Two. Oh. I don't think I acknowledged this one before. 65, 24. Okay, looks like this one's the next one. Oh, hey, what do you have to say? Oh, right, you're the tour. Okay. What more stuff? Email. TA new customers and we've updated our menu. Stop by the Tempura Anomaly and check out our new daily special, the Rock Candy Apple, available exclusively for customers whose personal calendar dates end with a 4. Even if your own date doesn't line up, you'll be able to see some new faces in the booth, so drop in for a chat with them. Info for the group. Wouldn't want them to get lost. Make sure to relay what we talked about earlier to the group. Wouldn't want them getting lost on their way to a newly registered patch of time, huh? Okay, and I guess we'll have enough time for the first level of a new epoch. Epoch, epic. Do these share etymology? Oh, look at that eye fish. I think I was happier knowing the names of these enemies and little else about them. Okay, so. Bop! Bop! Oh. I guess I was supposed to somehow get higher. Gotcha. Alright, so I want to head upward. I think I may have made poor decisions here. Oh well. Pop! Pop! Yes. Interesting, so there's clearly a secret here. Oh hey. Haha! No! Okay, so. Okay. Yeah. Let's spin for an uncomfortably long time. Oh. Maybe I should have played as Iris for this. Bop, bop. Well, not going for that. Okay. Huh. Made it barely. Not really a fan of those spin block or whatever these are. Spin platforms. Flat spins? Spin forms? They spin for an uncomfortably long time and don't sit still for me to jump on them for nearly long enough. Oh. Okay. Thought I might be taking some clever alternate path, but no. Interesting how they bounce my fireballs back, though. Alright, hop, hop, hop. Hooray! And exit. Hey, you two, it's been a long while, eh? And I see you've got some friends with you. Who are you again?
Hey now.
Such a kidder. It's me, your old uncle A2XT2. Oh, right, you're the harmless one.
Hey.
Well, you know what's not so harmless? This mountain. The caves get real spooky and dangerous the further in you go, don't you know? You'd all be better off just giving up and going home and maybe playing some of those newfangled video games contraptions. I used to do that, then my computer ate me. You know, no matter how many times you say it, that never stops sounding really stupid. Thanks for the advice, Uncle At. We'll take that info into consideration. Man, you two have quite the colorful family. Meh.
Golly.
Golly, they weren't that bad. And the old Regster didn't think I had it in me. Well, I sure set those kids straight. I didn't convince them at all, did I? Son of a brook. Hey, wait up, you rascals! This is a green level. The first level in the world is a green level. Mangrove Cavern. Okay. I accept this, though given the nature of how I suspect the secret exit is to be reached, I do not like this. I should have switched to Iris. Sclera? Okay, so I need to bring a key to this hole. Okay. Alright, so how high up can I... Okay! Excellent! Okay, so wait for that to finish spinning. And... there. Hopefully I can bring this down the pipe with me. Yes. That is an interesting fish that jumps directly upward. And then swims back downward. Alright, so crush the switch. Really? Hiya. Woo! Got lucky there. Okay. I am liking this level more and more as I take the secret path. Although now I'm wondering how seriously the epoch names are meant to be taken. Since this one clearly has a surface to the world. Okay, well, join me next time when I pick one of the two paths to travel down. This one leads to another green level. Normally I'd want to take the secret exit, but there's another green level here.